Welcome back. We had a great start with our 3 and 4A schools, but the race for the 2A postseason, well, it's pretty tight.
Well, you got that right, Jack. We have a lot ahead for you tonight.
We can start with the early kickoff at One Spokane Stadium. Pirates looking for their first win in over a month. It's Rogers up against Colville. We got the black and yellow against the crimson and white. It's a great uniform matchup today. We always appreciate that. Coin toss early. Colville is marching in the first. Quarterback Brock Benson, he's got the Guardian hat on. Passing to an open Bridger Lewis, bullying his way. He's got the first down on the 3rd and short. Colville not yet done on this drive. Benson taking it himself. He's rolling it right into the end zone, just powering his way to that one. Touchdown, Crimson Hawks. Colville later on the punt. It's a tight spiral going back to Rogers, but it's muffed. And it's the quarterback, Benson, recovering. How about a special teams play for the QB? First down, Crimson Hawks. Pirates back on 0 after good D. Kobe Spurgeon passing Alex in Peabody. He's taken all the way off to the end zone. That long screen pass. What a bounce-back performance for Rogers. So impressive tonight. They hand Colville just their second loss of the season. 36-7 finish. Rogers now have a winning record. They're up to 4 and 3.
And wow, would you look at this beautiful dance team we have here at the game, rooting for their squad and bringing up all the energy to hype up the crowd. And here we go. West Valley QB Nathan Zettel drops it back and hits Adam Knapp, and Knapp breaks free, and he is gone. He took it all the way to the house for a long Eagles touchdown. But they're not done yet. Would you look at Zettel showing he can do it all, using his legs, slicing through that defense, allowing the Eagles to continue to dominate offensively. And he said he'd do it again. And look at that time for a quick pass to Nathan Jeffries, who runs it in for yet another Eagles touchdown. And the Eagles kept it rolling for the remainder of the night and continue to bring that offensive heat for a final score of 48-3.
And looking at our score between North Central and Pullman, wow, was this a good game. North Central winning by 1 point, a huge win for them to try to pull a little bit more back in that playoff spot. 36-35, your final.
And a 2-point win, 29-27 for East Valley over Clarkston tonight.
Pretty solid there. Now we have Reardon up against Freeman. Reardon taking on Freeman in the Northeast 2B game. Homecoming for the Scotties, and they are more than ready for these Screaming Eagles. Logan Schultz on the blitz, and he just devours Reardon quarterback Hunter Flaw, who ends up fumbling, recovered by Freeman's Cooper Florence. That puts the Scotties right back in business. Levi Wellner taking an inside handoff. Big fella, rumbling, tumbling his way in for 6. Freeman with the commanding 16-0 lead late in the first quarter. They'd add to it in the second. Schultz, he's on offense now, tossing it up. Tice Gilbert in the end zone. Look at this catch. My goodness, the concentration. Gilbert hauls it in for the touchdown with the defender all up in his face. One of several great grabs in the night for Gilbert. That makes it 23-0 for the Scotties, and they're just going to roll in this one, 44-7.
Lynn Ritzville QB intercepted right here by Aiden Spuler to put Northwest Christian up 35-0 in that third quarter. Northwest Christian continues to dominate on both sides of the ball. Aiden Spuler throws to Braylon Comfort, and Northwest Christian's up 42-0 in the third. Northwest Christian's Luke Griffin gets a TFL on a handoff, keeping it rolling for the Crusaders. Northwest Christian's Aiden Spuler runs in the touchdown to put them up 48-0, and that does close off the game for you tonight. And the final score absolutely dominated Northwest Christian, 48-0.
Big time win for them. And looking at other Washington scores, we have Lakeside with a big win over Riverside. Lots of sides in this one, and Lakeside coming away with a big time victory. Post Falls and Coeur d'Alene kicking off our Idaho coverage tonight. Looking at the start of the second half, Coeur d'Alene with those nice, the blue, black, blue. Nice coordination there. They got the ball, Tanner Stern throwing it deep. Bennett Jokic for the great completion. He's got that down inside the 30. Later in the drive, Stern again throwing a pass up for Daniel Shoup for the nice little score right here. Look at him dart. Look at him go in and out. Touchdown. Oh, so close. Near score. But now Coeur d'Alene's going to punch it in for the score. It's Priest Palmgren right up the middle for the easy touchdown. Post Falls, they're trying to get anything going on the ground here. But check out what Coeur d'Alene's Rylan Peterson has to say about that. He says, I'm having none of that. Sit him right down with the suplex. Pretty nice play for the young man. And that one, we'll take at these scores, Mia.
6-0, Lake City over Lewiston. Very low scoring game tonight from them. And Sandpoint over Lakeland, 31-27 for those Idaho schools tonight.
Which, wow, I didn't check that until now. Sandpoint with the win over Lakeland is huge. Lakeland undefeated. They're one of the best teams in Idaho before that. That is a big time upset. Exciting to see that going in a little bit later.